Welcome back. Today, we are getting into my personal workout split. I've had a lot of questions about this recently, so it's something that I wanted to get on here and share with you guys. It's probably the best workout split that I've developed. I've been working out for about 9 years right now, and it is, again, literally the best workout split that I've developed. The goal here was to hit everything at least 2 times a week because I found that to be the most effective. So we're hitting everything 2 times a week. The major focus is going to be on shoulders. I was really trying to be developing my shoulders and upper back so I can get more of that V look so you're wider at the top, as well as my legs because I've always had skinny legs no matter how much I train them. You know how it is if you're one of those guys. But I developed this workout split. I've been working on it for about 3 or 4 months. It's been going incredibly well, and I've seen a lot of progress. So I wanted to share it with you guys. If you're new to the gym, or if you're looking on mixing something up, or if you simply want to change your workout split, all of those, totally steal mine. It's a great split itself. If you like this content, or if you like any of the content that I've put out, I put out a video almost every single week. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer all your questions in the comments. I always do on all my videos. But hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it, guys. I put out free bodybuilding content literally to help you guys, and y'all's support helps me. So I appreciate that greatly. The main purpose of this workout splitter, the main thing that you need to know is everything's split up on number of days, not on a specific day. So we're not training things like Monday is this, Tuesday is this, Wednesday is this. I've never liked to train that way because if you miss a day, you miss an entire muscle group. So instead, it's day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So if you have to miss a day for whatever reason, you make that up the next day. So if Monday you're doing day 1, Tuesday something comes up, family emergency, got to stay late at work, whatever, you can't get a workout in, then on Wednesday you're now hitting day 3, right? So you're subbing that one in. And that's, I've found the best way to make sure I'm not building imbalances. I'm not skipping leg day. I'm not mad that I missed chest day, whatever. Instead, I'm working everything on each day. Because of that, this is going to involve you working out weekends. So if somebody doesn't like to work out weekends, you're going to have to make a bit of an adjustment. We go 4 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off. So it's 4 days on, 1 day off, 3 days on, 1 day off, instead of 2 back-to-back off days. So you're going to have to build those in, but this is a real bodybuilder's type of workout. Guys, so here we are breaking down my workout schedule by day. Each individual one. This is a split that's worked really well for me. I've been doing it for about the past 5 months while I've been bulking, but there's no split that's specific to bulking or cutting, right? Unless you're really hardcore cutting. So you can absolutely adopt this, take screenshots of it, save the video, whatever you got to do. But we're starting with day 1 being back and buys. And then you see on the side there, I've got abs. I'm rotating abs and cardio every other day. So I'm doing abs every other day. I'm doing cardio every other day. Because if I do them both together, I end up in the gym for like 2.5 hours, right? You end up in the gym just too long of a workout. Then underneath that, you see it's a high carb day. So this is me carb cycling during a bulk. On our higher rep range days, we are using more carbs. And then on our off days, or lower rep range days, we're using less carbs. It usually rotates between like about 750 carbs on our high carb days to about 600 carbs in the medium carb days, and then about 400 carbs on the low carb days. So we're using less carbs because we're not actually working out on those days, right? So that's what you see at the top here is you're seeing what day it is. Remember, this is not split Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Because if we miss a day, we're not missing a whole workout. So day 1, whenever that falls, then you see what we're hitting, what we're going to do after, which is either going to be abs or cardio, and then how you should structure your carbs. If you're carb cycling, that's something you can add. So our first one here is back and biceps. It's like an upper pull day. We're hitting abs. It is a high carb day, and we're doing 4 sets of each. We're doing under grip rows, under grip pull downs, lat pull downs, single arm rows, and then for the arms, dumbbell curl and preacher curl. Now, really, the under grip rows and the under grip pull downs also do a great job of hitting biceps in addition to back. So that's why there's only 2 biceps, because those 2 at the top are like a back and a bicep. So you're kind of hitting 4 back, 4 bicep is how I designed that to be targeted. Our second day is going to be legs. We're going to do cardio after legs. Anytime cardio falls on a leg day, I'm doing Stairmaster. I absolutely hate it, but that's just what it is. This is going to be a medium carb day. We're doing 3 sets of each. We have hip thrusts, hack squats, calf raises, hamstring curls, leg extensions. So we're hitting basically the full legs there, right? Our compound movement is the hack squats. We have hip thrusts for our glutes, calf raises for calves, hamstring curls for hamstrings, leg extensions for our quads. So that's a full leg day, 3 sets of each, 15 total sets. That's a perfect amount, and we're hitting all of those hard and heavy. Then in day 3, we go back to arms. This is going to be a high carb day. We're also hitting abs at the end. So if you were to take any post progress pics, this would maybe be your favorite day to do it, right? Mine's usually on a chest day or a shoulders day because I feel like I'm really big. But hey, arms is a good day to do it as well. So this is going to be a high carb day because it is very high volume. We go reverse wrist curl and wrist curl. So the reverse wrist curl is when we're controlling. We have basically something holding us here, and we're doing reverse curls, working on the top part of our forearm, and then our wrist curl is just a regular working on the bottom arm of the forearm. You can tell me things like if we're doing hammer curls, that's also working our forearms, but I've noticed significantly more forearm growth when I do target forearms. So I like to do so. Look at C-Bum. Guy's got massive forearms. He looks great. But we're doing reverse wrist curls, straight bar push downs, single rope push downs. That's rope with only one arm at a time. Hammer curls, regular wrist curls, a cable curl, skull crushers, and a single preacher curl. So that comes out to about 3 bicep, 3 tricep, and then 2 forearm exercises. So it's a pretty good, pretty even split. On our 4th day, we have chest and shoulders. We have cardio at the end, and it's going to be a medium carb day. Now, if you are trying to develop your chest more, you can add more chest exercises. This whole split has been really focused on me trying to build my shoulders and widen out my shoulders as well as my upper back. So that's why you're going to see less chest. I'm fortunate to have a fairly well-developed chest, so that works really well for me. But you know, if you're trying to really develop your chest, you can add more chest exercises to this. But we're starting with the chest press. I usually like to do this on a machine. I don't do dumbbells that much anymore. I'm definitely not doing a barbell bench. It's just not worth the risk. So we're doing a chest press on a machine. Then we're doing flies. That's also on a machine. And then dumbbell incline. But that's going to be a little bit lighter, right? Then we're moving into shrugs, shoulder press, and a cable lat raise for our shoulders. So shrugs are working our traps, and then a big shoulder press, and then cable lat raises. We're doing 4 sets of all of these. Day 5 is going to be off, so we're now taking a break. We've hit everything at least once. We've hit biceps twice. We've hit everything else at least once. And on day 5, we're taking a rest day. That's going to be a low carb day. Unless you're doing a lot of other physical exercise, you keep your carbs low on that day. Then we come right back. Day 6, it's going to be legs and back as well as abs. This is going to be a high carb day. This is probably the hardest day of the week, which is why I put it after a rest day because it is a long one. We have rope push downs. We have lower back extensions and machine rows. Rope push downs are that one where you're holding the rope real out front and you're driving it down, working your lats, trying to activate your lats, right? Lower back extensions and then machine rows. And then it's a heavy leg day. We have leg press, kickbacks, single leg curl, single leg extensions, abductors, adductors. I start with the abductors, adductors because that's always a really good warm up for my hip flexors. And then I move into the leg press. That's my compound movement. Kickbacks are going to work your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. And then we're doing single leg curls and single leg extensions here because we don't want to develop an imbalance. So when we're already hitting legs earlier in the week, we're doing 2, right? We're doing like traditional 2 legs at a time. Now we're going to do it single or individual because we don't want to develop an imbalance. Day 7, and that one's going to kick your butt. Day 7 is chest and tris. You've got cardio at the end, It's a medium carb day. We're doing 4 sets of everything. Reverse tri pull downs. That's reverse. And you can sub that out for anything. I know all the science says it's not the best one to do. I just love it. I feel great activation there. Single dumbbell overhead extension and a straight bar overhead extension. Those are our 3 for our triceps. Then in chest, we're going machine press, Smith incline press. We're mixing up the incline a little bit. And then we have flies. Flies are the best chest activator, so we're going to include that on every single one. Our last day is day 8, where we're hitting shoulders. Shoulders afterwards, on this day, I don't do cardio and I don't do abs. I do a really long stretching and mobility work at the end of the week. This is a medium carb day. It's a straight shoulder day because I'm trying to develop my shoulders. If you are trying to develop your chest, I would switch 7 and 8. I would do shoulders, tries, and then chest on its own. For me, I'm trying to get that kind of diamond look, really, widening out my shoulders. So I have a shoulder day on its own. We've got reverse cable flies. That's where we're up here and we're driving them back, right? Shoulder press, upper back rows. So it's a bent over row, but the bar is up. So we're hitting our upper back traps and rear delts. Shrugs, front raise, and lat raise. It is a heavy kick your butt kind of shoulder day. Then after day 8, I go off of what I'm feeling. This is where you should take a rest day. So you should have a rest day on day 5, and then you should have a rest day on essentially what's day 9. But if I'm feeling really good, I run it back to day 1. If I'm not sore at the end of day 8 and I'm feeling good, I run it back to day 1 and start over again. If you need a rest day, you can take one after day 8 and make that day 9. Just however you feel that week. I mix it up depending on how I'm feeling. And as you work out for longer and you work out more, you'll kind of feel when you need a rest day. The whole idea behind do you need rest days or not, it's like, you feel when you need it. You shouldn't have to schedule them in. You should take them when you feel like you need a rest day. All right, guys, that's my entire workout split that I have right now. I hope you all like it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Like, subscribe. If you want to see more workouts and more fitness content, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate the support. Y'all have a great week. Talk to you later.